So let's talk about a practical way of being able to save and keep your savings for the purposes that you have been saving it for. One of the things you can do is look into fixed term savings, for example, or fixed term investments. For example, you might have a savings account that insists that for you to get the interest on that savings account, you have to have it with the bank for 12 months. And if you take out the money before, you forfeit your interest, for example. Or you might have the opportunity to invest or save in something called bonds. Bonds usually have a fixed term, for example, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years even. And these bonds mean that you have to save your money with such an investment platform or a bank or government for that time period. This is a very, very easy way for you to ensure that your long-term savings, for example, or your medium-term savings are not eaten into. I remember personally when my husband and I had a sum of money that we wanted to save, and I was so insistent that, look, we cannot afford to just blow this money away. And you know what I did? I threw it, as I say, I threw it into a long-term investment, a 2-year investment, which meant that whether we liked it or not, that money was not in our bank account. We couldn't access it. No matter what happened, we would have to wait until that 2-year time was able to come out. And thankfully, as God works, at the end of that 2-year period, we then had the right investment that we wanted to use that money for. I know that if we had left that money in our bank accounts, we might have spent it on something else that we would have thought was worthwhile at the time. Let me tell you, nobody will die. You will not die if you take your savings and put them in a long fixed term place that will yield harvest and that will deny you access. Some of us do this by giving our bank cards or our checkbooks or whatever to a trusted friend or somebody to make sure that you're not able to spend it. If you need to put those practical things in place, please go ahead and do it.